We have spoken before about success, and I think this is such an important topic because it's very easy to feel unsuccessful, even doing the same thing that another person is doing who feels successful. Because if you feel unsuccessful, it's quite discouraging. And if you feel successful, it can be quite encouraging. But are we really concerned about success at all, even? Well, let's have Prabhupada answer this question. So Prabhupada's answer kind of solves the problem of success by putting success in a different light, so it's not about comparison and am I successful and being unhappy if I'm not and being excited if I am. It's a lot different. This is from a letter. I came here with a service position, that I must give some service to my Guru Maharaj. Not that I thought about success, but the spirit was that Guru Maharaj told me that I must do something, whatever I can. It may be failure, it may be success. Let me try. So, what is so interesting about this is that so many of us are not in this mood. We become discouraged when we're not successful. We become elated when we're successful, yeah, and so we become a little bit like yo-yos. Why I find this interesting is because so much of the Bhagavad Gita, especially the second chapter, is dedicated to helping us transcend duality as a platform for transcendence, for steadiness in spiritual life, for moving above passion and ignorance, to not be affected, heat, cold, happiness, distress, failure, success, all these things. And we become so much affected by it. So Prabhupada here is giving us insight how to transcend this by devotion. Okay, it's not about the result. It's about the order. My Guru Maharaj gave me this order. The perfection of my life is to execute the order. Now, whether I'm successful or not is not the essence of this. Of course, I want to be successful, but I can't control that. I can only do my best. I can only do my best to fulfill his order. But doing my best to fulfill his order is, quote unquote, the real success. The real success is not the result you get. The real success is the effort. It's the devotion. If we forget that, then we become caught up in duality. And so we become discouraged or unhappy when we fail. We become encouraged or happy when we're successful. Now, there's another letter where Prabhupada talks about preaching. And he said, even if nobody comes, you preach. You can preach to the stars, the moon. They're all listening. Now, one time he said, the demigods come. They're there. They're listening. And so Prabhupada explained this. He said, you preach because Krishna is pleased by that. It doesn't matter how many people come, isn't it? That you become dear to Krishna by sharing Krishna consciousness, even if it's only one person. And Prabhupada set that example. That many, many times when he would travel, he would have classes with small groups of people, just his own disciples traveling with him sometimes. He wouldn't say, well, what is this? This is a waste. Let's not do it. There's not a lot of people. There was a different principle. When Prabhupada wrote his books, of course, we know he wanted his books distributed for the benefit of people. But in his books, he said, we do not write books for fame, for success. We write for our own purification. And specifically in Prabhupada's position, he was writing because this is what his spiritual master asked him to do. So he's writing to please his guru. If we can please Prabhupada, if we can please our spiritual masters, we're successful, even though there may not be anything to show. If he just says, I'm happy with you, I'm pleased with you, and he will say that if we're sincere. At least Prabhupada will accept our sincerity, our devotion, and be pleased with us, no matter how miserably we fall short of the mark, or the goal of our service. Some of us have certain abilities, empowerment by Krishna to do certain things. Some of us have empowerment abilities to do other things. Some of us have more empowerment. Some of us have less empowerment. It's not that we should become jealous or envious of those who are more successful, because the real success is not in the external, but the real success is in the effort. We do our best. Our Guru Maharaj told us to do this. Okay, I will do it. For better or for worse, he wants me to do it. That is my success. This is very, very important. And here we heard from Prabhupada this exact point. I hope you take it to heart. I hope this helps you. Hare Krishna.